For a lot of people, their entire sense of self is built around their employment and what they do.
How are we going to cope with this? What are we going to do? What's our plan?
The most devastating part of this pandemic for me has been seeing all the people I really care about, clients, family, friends, losing their jobs.
One of the biggest stressors that's facing a lot of people at the moment is those who have lost their job or those at risk of losing their job, because that anxiety that threat produces in us is really awful.
For a lot of people, their entire sense of self is built around their employment and what they do. So now that they're stuck at home without an income, the financial pressures and the fear of how they're going to provide for their family, their children, how they're going to get food this week, it's terrifying, it's overwhelming.
A lot of people are sort of sitting at home and really worrying about how they're going to cope with paying their bills, putting food on the table. If they have a family, that's another stressor. Coupled with this is what we're seeing in the media at the moment with people who are needing to approach the government for payments and going on Centrelink benefits, and we're seeing those massive queues and people waiting for hours just to get through the door. Another thing that is quite difficult with applying for government payments is that a lot of these things are done online. And for our older generation, they don't like doing things that way. They like to speak to someone.
If an individual who is the main provider for the family comes home and they've been told that they've lost their job, their immediate go-to is, I'm a failure. I can't provide for my family. I can't do what my role is at the moment. So what's the point?
It can produce a lot of shame and embarrassment and fear that this has happened to them, even though it's probably outside of their control at the moment.
We are seeing an increase in people drinking alcohol at home at the moment. Not having finances coming into the house is leading people to drink a lot more, and then drinking leads to an increase in domestic violence, arguing, violence towards children, and just really generally unhappy households that are full of stress, full of anxiety, and the pressure that this is putting on children and partners alike, it's too overwhelming. This puts them in a really precarious and difficult situation. It can lead to suicidal ideation, thoughts, behaviours, increase in alcohol or drug taking, and they can slide into a depression. So it's really important for partners to be aware of the signs of depression and to keep reassuring their partner that we're in this together, we're going to be okay, we'll come out the other side. Luckily, the government in Australia has been fantastic and they've really stepped up and helped people out with financial payments. I know banks are helping out with regards to mortgages, leaseors for rentals or business properties have been giving rent-free periods. So it's really, really important that you talk to all of these people and you let them know what situation you're in and ask for some help, ask for some support.
Trying to, although it can be really difficult, but trying to maintain a sense of hope. This is only for a temporary period of time. Our economy will pick up again. Work will become available in the future. And so making sure that you are trying to tap into that sense of optimism and hope.
I have seen amazing outreach from our community. Everybody's wanting to help and support the people around them. We're all in this pandemic together, and it's really, really important that you're sharing your experience and talking to other people about what your needs are. If you think your partner is depressed or sliding into depression, you're noticing an increase in alcohol or mood swings, ask for help, seek help for them, link them up with support services, and just keep reassuring them that it's going to be okay, you're going to get through it together. If you find these videos helpful,
hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next time.